Hello, you guys. Excuse me, but seriously, I my notification bells was going off so rapidly. I was asleep. I was in my bed, sleep. So I came up here with my bonnet on. I was like, it must be something really important going on. So basically, uh, I got woken up out of my sleep. My notification was going crazy. I just threw on my bonnet. I was like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. And something this important, I just had to, you know, uh, share this with you guys. So, thank you. I know people love to talk about people, but honestly, I really don't care how you talk about me. But I really have to tell you this is really really truly important right here. Um, I'm just going to read. I'm gonna go ahead on, and I have an interview that I need to prepare. I told you I was asleep. I have an interview that I need to be getting some rest for. That's very important. With a up and coming celebrity. Uh, Sunday. The interview is Sunday. I will record the interview, but then I might not put it on my YouTube until maybe Monday. I don't know. It depends on how the interview go. But I don't know if you well, my title here, and I just found out about this, but there was a shooting in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, and so far there's one dead after man shoots into crowd at the Breonna Taylor protest. Okay, so video footage showed a man firing more than a dozen shots at a park in Louisville, Kentucky, where protesters had gathered to call for justice for Miss Taylor, who was killed by the police in March. One man was killed and another person was injured in a shooting Saturday evening in a park where protesters against police violence have gathered for weeks in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, so, and then said it was a video. I haven't seen the video yet. Uh, Gosh, I'm sleepy, but I'm going to do this. I said I'm okay. Fine. I'm going to get on my YouTube, and I'm definitely going to do this since this happened, and this is very important. And videos posted online showed a man standing on the edge of Jefferson Square Park, firing more than a dozen shots that sent protesters scrambling for shelter among tents and park benches. One man died at the scene, and another person who was shot was found across the street at the Hall of Justice and taken to the hospital with non-life threatening injuries. And the police cleared the park to investigate the shooting. Detectives are trying to gather much as much information as possible in order to identify who all were involved in the incident. There was no indication of any arrest figures. And of course, they're going to say, I am deeply saddened by the violence that erupted in Jefferson Park tonight, where those who have been voicing their concerns have been gathered. And that was the mayor that said that of Louisville. And basically, he said that on Facebook. It is a tragedy that this area of peaceful protest is now a crime scene. Louisville has a oh man, look, maybe I need to edit this stuff, but I like to try to keep it real and I like to try to keep it raw. So Louisville has been a center of the protests against police violence that have following the death of George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man in police custody in Minneapolis last month. So This is sad. This is truly sad. This is really truly sad, man. Um, so that's where we at with this. It was a shooting. Fired more than a dozen shots. Isn't that considered a terrorist act? I mean, it's amazing how they're not calling it that, but hopefully they will, since this just happened uh Saturday afternoon, actually. So I guess I might be the first on YouTube to report this. You guys will probably see much more commentary or whatever about this, but my alerts were going crazy. It woke me up out of my sleep, and something this important, I know. I said, well, it's worth me getting up. Once I read the title and the headlines, what's going on, I said, let me get on my YouTube, and I said, this is really important. This happened today. Well, where I'm at is actually early Sunday morning, 2:20 a.m. where I'm at in the United States, North Carolina. But forgive me, guys, for being up here in my bonnet. I was like, oh my God, I'm looking a mess. But I had to come give you this breaking news. I like to deliver breaking news. And because it's very real, it's very, the facts are right here. And I've actually got this article from the New York Times. And this hasn't hit the mainstream media yet. I guess because of the time frame, but it may be since it is yeah, it was a shooting, multiple shooting. Yes, for real. I am up here in my bonnet. That's for real too. And yeah, this actually happened in Louisville, Kentucky. A man that was firing more than a dozen shots, more than a dozen shots. It doesn't say specifically how many. You good, man. Respect, wiser. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I tell you what, this is crazy. But I figured it was going to be a matter of time that someone's going to end up firing at these protesters. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. So he didn't care who he killed. If you decided to shoot more than a dozen shots, you don't care who you kill. You don't care at all. All you know is that you want to kill people. And how can you be that mad? How can you be that kind of mad to just open fire on people? Don't care who you kill. For all that person know, whoever did the shooting, if it was more than one, it could have been somebody they could have killed one of their own relatives. One of their very own relatives could have been in that daggone crowd of the protesters, and they probably you just gonna open fire like that. You can easily kill somebody in your own family, and then I didn't know you were out there. Too late. Too late. You already did it. You can't be, I'm sorry. That I'm sorry stuff is not going to cut it. That is just ridiculous. And I wonder also, I'm wondering, I'm not saying this for a fact, I'm wondering if the police itself did the shooting. At this point, I wouldn't put it past them. I'm not accusing the police, but hey, come on now. It's not saying that the shooter got caught on video. Where's the video? They have video cameras everywhere. Where is the video? They said it was a video footage showed a man. I gotta see this video. That's what I need to do. All I know is the alerts kept waking me up, and my phone was going crazy. Alert, 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 alert. And I was like, what in the world is going on? And I see this come across my screen. I do not condone any type of murder. I just don't. If I don't condone any type of murder. If you are attempting to kill someone, I don't condone that either. And that's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. And this man fired more than a dozen shots. It says a man, so that means there's an indication that it was only one. That's the words that I'm reading. So anytime it says a man, indicating to me that there is only one. So what they said they have video footage, that means they should be able to find the person that did the shooting. So who was it, and why would they open fire on people? All they're doing is protesting. That was it. They wasn't setting any buildings on fire. At least the article didn't say that. And it didn't say anything about what else was going on. But I am definitely going to look further into this. I'm going to investigate this much further. I'm going to see. I'm going to do my part. But this is crazy. It woke me up. And now I see why. People are insane. But I guarantee you, if they catch the person that did this, I guarantee you they're going to plead temporary insanity. Oh, I'm just depressed. COVID-19 has messed with my brain. Some stupid stuff like that. They're going to have a lame excuse. I can guarantee you that. Very lame. They always do, right? I can't believe it, but it's true. Yeah. At the Breonna Taylor protest. Yes. Louisville, Kentucky. This really happened. I'm still in shock. When I first saw the article and when it woke me up, I was like, what? Wait a minute. Am I reading this correct? I had to read it more than once just to realize that I was reading it correctly. This is really, really sad. I'm really kind of lost for words because I'm basically in shock. But at the same time, it was expected because it's a lot of people very upset about the entire movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. They're really upset about it, and then they see a lot of these companies making these changes to coincide with the Black Lives Matter movement. I've been seeing a lot of commercials about all of these major companies claiming that they're going to donate 10 million, 100 million US dollars. That's a lot of money. I'm like, but hey, can I at least get one of those millions? I'm black too, hello. But, I understand. I get it. I totally understand what they're doing, but these people mad. They don't like these changes. They're not happy about these changes. And this is definitely the proof right here. They opened fire on protesters in Louisville, Kentucky, behind Breonna Taylor. And they don't care. a total ruthless person. They say, well, I'm atheist or whatever have you. Well, I'm not atheist, but I guess that person would say, oh, the devil made me do it. Right. Another thing, I guarantee you it's going to be another attorney that's going to say, oh, well, temporary insanity is real. COVID-19 is making everybody depressed. Oh, they're going to defend them, especially if it turns out to be a police officer. They might not even get convicted if it's a police officer. I don't know. But because this happened, and now with people protesting in other places, that might start a trend. I hope it don't. But this trend might start against the protesters, far as the open shootings, just open fire into the protesting crowd. It just might do that. It just might start a trend. I hope not. I really hope not. That's complete insanity. If you ask me, I lack understanding this type of mess. The mess I just read you. If you're just now seeing this video, whatever, please make sure you play from the beginning, because I basically jumped right into this particular. This really got me. I tell you, this is the world. I seen it earlier on another podcast. No, not podcast. Another YouTuber said that United States has become the third world country. And I am here. I'm alive to basically see it happening right before my eyes. Not literally, but everywhere I turn, everywhere I look, that's what's going on. They're making the poor much poorer by trying to take away the Affordable Health Care Act. I hope you guys heard about that. And how are you going to take away health care, but yet we're in the middle of a pandemic, COVID-19 or coronavirus, if you want to call it that? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you take health care away? The Affordable Health Care Act specifically, okay? Why would you want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Then people can't go to the doctor at all. So basically, you want people to die. That's what it means to me. And then this mess is going to open fire into the crowd of protesters? Yeah, well, and this news just came out, so I got up out of my sleep to make sure I told my people what's going on. I'm doing my part to keep you informed. And I tell you, you don't have to believe me, but yet you just start turning your little TV or whatever, and eventually you'll see all of this. So, and it was 2:20 basically when I started this article, and this was just posted from the New York Times at 1:13 Eastern time. So, yeah, it's serious. And as more details come out about this particular story, I will be making videos about it. This is heartbreaking. I really feel for the family. This is going to be huge, huge news. It's going to be everywhere by the time I end my video. By the time early morning come, people are going to say, oh my God, what happened? So, yeah. This is heartbreaking, and I hope it don't start a trend. And I hope this isn't like, you know how stuff like that becomes like an infection, just like COVID. One person do it, then you spread it to another, another, and another, and another, and another. And next thing you know, it'll be just to stop the protesting. You know what I mean? They just keep killing, open fire on protesting everywhere to stop people from protesting. Conspiracy theory, all you want, but it's common sense if you really think about it. But I'm going to go back to bed. I'll see you guys next time, and tell everyone about my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like and leave your comment. And if you hear anything, don't hesitate to tell me any type of updates. I would love to hear about it. This is sad. This is true. And this is real. So, peace. I'm out.